Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenga. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing week 19 of the year 2025 from the 5th to the 11th of May. And it's a very important week because after a long time, Mercury is going to be changing signs. And I just completed the conference. Actually, I'm a bit tired, but yes, as a ritual, that I have to do the weeklies. So I thought that I'll do it late, but I will do it. So here am I in front of you all and all dressed for the conference. So I thought I'll not change. I'll just do the video now only. So yes, this is based on the moon's transit and interaction with other grahas. Every week when moon is transiting through the zodiac signs, it stays for 54 hours in a particular zone. And moon is going to be changing 3 signs from Leo to Virgo, Virgo to Libra this week. And Mercury is going to be from I'll tell you the date. Mercury is going to be changing signs. That is from the Pisces sign. It's going to be from the 7th of May till the 23rd of May in Aries sign. Atichari, it is actually not Atichari. It is actually the speed, the actual speed that Mercury is in. It was erratic when it was in Pisces. For a long time, it stayed there. And that too with Rahu, Venus, Saturn also there. So a lot of commotion was there. Now, Aries is not a friendly zone, though. You can be very aggressive in your speech. You can be very dominating in your speech also. Just mark your words, just be careful when you're communicating. You can be hurtful also. So just a little bit of caution and you're good to go with Mercury's transit. If at all you are in the Mercury's dasha, you should check that out even more. And if you have any graha in the Aries sign, so that is how you should check the transits also. If it is forming a connection with a graha in the trine to this 159, if you have grahas in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then this Mercury is going to be triggering those events related to that particular graha. So this is what, and we do have Sita Jayanti, that is like Sita Navami. As Ram Navami is there, it is Sita Navami. This is the birth anniversary of goddess Sita on the 5th. I think it is on the 9th. Let me check. It's on the 5th. Sorry. Yeah. It's on the 5th of May. So let's worship and propitiate Lord Ram and Sita together and worship Lord Hanuman, because the way and the path is to reach Lord Ram and Sita is Hanuman. So let's recite Hanuman Chalisa on the 5th of May, maybe if possible 11 times, 7 times, 11 times, or 21 times. It's definitely going to give you a lot of whatever obstacles and hurdles you are going through. It'll give you a lot of relief there. I hope you all can hear me first, because I'm being very, soft today because in speech, because I'm too tired, way too tired. The presentation and the conference went good. Did a couple of live readings also. I hope they liked it. But yeah, I tried my best. So, and you all know that I love teaching, and it was a free conference, as you all know. I hope you all joined in because I've been, publicizing that this is a free conference. You should join in. So if you haven't, never mind. We'll be meeting soon, on the other side someday. So let's start with readings, and I'll tell you where Moon is going to be this week. Moon is going to be in Leo sign from the 5th to the 7th of May. And then we have, 8 to the 10th, it's 10th afternoon, it's going to be in Virgo sign with Ketu. And in the Leo sign, it's going to be hemmed. As you can see, Mars is in Cancer and Ketu in Virgo. So Moon is going to be hemmed between two malefics, Mars and Ketu. And then we have 8 to 10 afternoon in Virgo, where Saturn, Rahu, Venus are looking at this moon in the Virgo sign, and it's conjunct Ketu as well. Then 10th afternoon to the 12th is going to be in Libra, though this week is till the 11th, but we'll be covering Libra sign as well. So we are going to be having Purnima on starting from the night of the 12th May, India time, New Delhi, India time. And it's going to be aspected by Mars, Sun, Mercury here in the Libra sign. So this is what the planetary position is. And we have Mercury's ingress in the Aries sign, conjunct Sun, and is going to be combust also. which I have already mentioned. So I think I will be doing another video. It's going to be from the 15th of May, rather, than, talking about it right now. 15th May to 8th of June, Mercury is going to become vast. So here we have Sita Navami on the 5th, which is the birth anniversary of goddess Sita, the consort of Lord Ram. And we do have Purnima, which is in the Aries sign. So we'll discuss all of this when I'm doing the readings. So as you all know, it's about the ascendant. Through the ascendant, we have to see ascendant, moon, and the dasha. Ascendant, moon, and dasha sign, right? Now, dasha sign is what? This is something which is very important. Until unless you check from dasha sign, you will not be getting the results that clearly. Because dasha change, people change, as I always say. Now, coming to the Aries predictions. So here we go for Aries. So for Aries natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, 7th houses. 5th to the 7th, it's going to be in the Leo sign, and it's the 5th house. So it's a house of children, inclination, your learning, your pleasure, artistic talents, recreation rather, entertainment, amusement, sports, romance, competitive activities we see from here, lottery, gambling, betting, love affairs, good, bad models, mantras, religious mindedness, higher learning and wisdom. So we definitely are going to be in that mindset, but you have to be a little extra cautious because here it's hemmed between Mars and Ketu. So you can have some aggressive tendency, or you can feel a little unwell also on this day. So maybe some worries that are going to be, that fear or some insecurities that you can go through during this time. So maybe there are some travels or hurdles in traveling while traveling. So maybe it can bring about some uneasiness to you. And it is good for student natives, though. They'll definitely be working harder and they will get the results. You do feel a little blocked here because of Mars and Ketu energy. So you have to be cautious about your way of communication. You have to be cautiously conveying things to others. It can be a little difficult period for your relationship. In your relationship, you can have some communication gap on this day, and it can lead to some argument also. Don't spend on wasteful things. Don't spend on wastefully. So be careful, and digestive troubles can happen. So be careful about that also. And this is also the time when you have to be cautious about your overindulgence in the activities, like, maybe you're just, into sports activity, or you're just enjoying that hobby that you're pursuing. So you're too much into it. So don't be overindulgent during this time. Your Lagnesh is debilitated. So there's a lot of commotion going on in your head, actually. You're not able to make things fall in place. So you're feeling very uncomfortable because of that also. But don't worry, things are going to fall in place. Of course, as I said, once this, Jupiter transit happens, and then Mars also leaves the zone. So things are going to get a little better for you any which ways. Then Jupiter will definitely, give you that savings also, and you will be able to invest also. So maybe, just stay clear from the fights and the arguments that you're going through. Also, this is the time when, you have to be very cautious at the place of work also. People will conspire against you, and you can lose your job also because of that. So that is something you have to be careful about. Then on the 8th to the 10th afternoon, moon is going to be in the Virgo sign, that is your 6th house. Now, this is the house of disease, litigation, loans, and this is also the time to overcome the enemies of these sorts. So maybe, you're going to be organizing your calendar now. What should I do? How I can be more compatible with my co-workers? Maybe with your pets, you have to take them to the doctor, to the vet. So that is also quite likely. But you may have some kind of liaising with new people during this time. And this is also going to be giving you that clarity of mind, how you can handle the situation. It is aspected by your 10th and 11th Lord Saturn also here. So this is a good time to initiate any kind of job also. Maybe it will trigger that kind of job that you're waiting for this week. Someday it has to. So it could be this day. Okay. And good for your fitness, and you can work out, you can just follow that diet and fitness regime during this time period if you want to start, if you want to initiate. And then 10th afternoon till the 12th, moon is going to be in Libra sign. Now Libra is your 7th house, and is going to be aspected by Sun and Mercury in the 7th house. It's a house of union, earthly ties, legal bondage. So your partner, relationship, foreign countries, travels, all this can trigger either or. You might just be meeting those kinds of people, or there are many meetings lined up on this day. You're very busy, or you're going to be meeting those VIPs, government officials, or you're discussing your business proposals, etc., with the government authorities or some influential people you're going to be getting connected to during this week when moon is in your 7th house, aspected by Mars also. So your partner can get a little moody, that mood swings can happen. So this will definitely be the time you have to be cautious about your relationship again. So do not get into that argumentative zone, and rather be more compatible, compassionate. And you have so many grahas in your 12th house, Venus, Saturn, Rahu. Mercury, though, will be changing signs and is going to be in your 1st house. So things are going to get better for you any which ways for regards to your Mercury in your 1st house. Also, this is good for bold self-expression, quick decisions, energetic thinking, but it is also going to be giving you some kind of erratic behavior. You might just be talking aggressively. So you have to be cautious. When I'm talking about this Mercury's transit here, it definitely is going to be a positive time period as compared to Mercury in the debilitation side. So things are getting better and better and better, with Jupiter also leaving the zone, will be transiting the 3rd house. Though, see, from one enemy sign, it's going to be entering another enemy sign. Though Jupiter treats Mercury as his disciple, because Buddha learned from Jupiter. So Brihaspati was his guru. So as compared to Venus, whose sign Jupiter was, I think that this is going to be a better transit for you in the Gemini sign. Samarna Karaka, no sthana, no doubt about it. I've done the video on the same also, but it is still, Mercury's position is getting better. So this is a good, Jupiter is in a good space here. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. And also we have Sita Navami. So please worship Goddess Sita. On the 5th of May, Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses. So in the 4th house, it is going to be giving you, more of homey you. You're going to be working through the domestic environments. Maybe you have to rectify certain things at home. You have to plug those leakages, or you have to redo your place. You're going to be more in that homey zone also. This is also the place where, you might just feel a little uncomfortable also. So be careful about your relationship with your people, and also, it might just be bringing about some changes in the home, family environment. You might just be calling over your friend's home, and you're going to be discussing some projects, etc. So this is that. And also it can give you some uneasiness also. 4th house moon is mood swings and emotional, too much emotions. So it can bring about some overeating also. So you can have some stomach or digestive related issues. It can give you too much of insecurity. Money can go wasted on this day. So you have to be cautious in your spendings also, expenditure part. And go out and, if you want to, especially in the 5th house, when moon transits on the 8th to the 10th afternoon, this is the time when you can go out and, be with your friends or with your partner. Be careful. Don't let your ego get in between your love relationships also. Okay. So that is something you have to be cautious about. And Also, there is some kind of foreign projects which is going to trigger. So you might just be little careless about those dealings. So you need to be very careful about that as well. Do not get carried away in your uh, relationship with those interpersonal relationship, with your co-workers, with your colleagues, etc. Do not get carried away in emotions. You have to be a little careful about that. And also, it's a Virgo sign, so you can have some focus on your health also during this time. Children might require attention. You can be more competitive during this time period. Maybe you have to take an exam or something, so you're going to be, or maybe you will get the result out, maybe the result is declared and you're rejoicing that. Then moon is going to be in Libra sign on the 10th afternoon till the 12th in the 6th house of yours. And it's, Purnima starts in the evening, actually, in the India time, as per India time, in the evening on the 12th. And it's going to be aspected by Mars here in the Libra sign is aspected by Mars. And then we have Sun and Mercury also going to be looking here. So in the 6th house, it's definitely very positive for organizing your calendar, what you have to do in the future. You're planning everything well. Maybe there is a fitness regime that you're going to be picking up and starting, and you're going to be discussing some future plans also. Just do not spill the beans. It's like, just keep things to yourself when it comes to your workplace, with your subordinates, with your co-workers. Maybe they're conspiring against you. They can backstab you. So that is something you have to be a little cautious about when moon is in the 6th house. It can give you some enemies, maybe they will come to terms, or competitors will come to terms. Okay, let's reconcile, or, some kind of litigation, etc. if you are going through. So this might just be the time when you will get the breakthroughs also. You might just make some decisions also. Maternal uncles, aunts, maybe, they are either or, they're going to be coming and visiting, and you're going to be discussing some future projects also with them. So it's in a way a good time period for you. And Mercury is also going to be in your 12th house for Taurus. So good for spiritual writing, foreign communication, possible sleep or expense related overthinking can happen. So that is something you have to plan well, that you are not spending too much money and on things that if you can avoid, just buying gadgets maybe, and all that can happen. So that's something you have to be planning. And also we have Jupiter in the Lagna. It's going to be transiting your 2nd house. It's definitely a very good transit for you, for your resources, for your possessions, for making good chunk of money, progeny. So this is a good time that you're heading to also. Okay. So coming to the next one. And also I wanted to mention something. It's a positive period for the ones who are into research oriented jobs, or engineering, law, if you are working in those firms. So this is going to be very positive. And just take good care of your skin related problems. Just relax your nerves. This is the week when you should take care of your nervous system also. Sleep well. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. I'm unable to do the timestamps these days. Kindly help me with that. If somebody can do it, if you can send it across to us through the email, all the more better. Moon is going to be in your 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses this week. And 5th to the 7th is hemmed between Mars and Ketu, though. But 3rd house transit is considered to be good, for mental inclination, for your ability to learn, intellect, inclination to study. You are going to be more courageous in making decisions, valor, prowess, and you're connecting with your siblings, your cousins, your neighbors, short journeys, communication, correspondence, writing, change of residence. These things can happen when moon is in your 3rd house. Just take care of your throat region, your shoulder blades, your arms, your nervous system, because moon is hemmed between Mars and Ketu. So you need to just take care of that. There will be mental peace, happiness, comfort, satisfaction from all sides, some good news coming your way. There can be that you're going to be enjoying the physical aspect also in relationship. Sexual desires will get fulfilled also. some new confidence and new meaning in life. You will get a new direction also. Ketu in the fourth house is not considered to be that great. And when moon is transiting your fourth house also on the 8th to the 10th afternoon in Virgo sign, it's going to be right opposite Saturn, Venus also. So this will give you some kind of issues to deal with that on the home front. Either you're too detached from, and Ketu in the fourth house is the Marnakaraka Sthana, as I said, So this is not considered to be a great placement. You have been going through a lot of turmoil emotionally, because it makes you an emotional wreck completely. You have just not been having a sound sleep. Peace is lacking. Gemini natives are as it is. The 8th Lord is in the 10th house, so you're suffering in the workplace also now. The 8th Lord, ninth Lord connection with Rahu Ketu. So this has been bringing about a lot of turmoil to you. I can understand with with people coming in, the Gemini natives, Libra natives, Aquarius natives. They're just complaining for this combination, which is happening in the sky. So not to worry, things are going to be moving in that direction where you will get relief, with Jupiter also transiting your first and Ketu and Rahu also changing signs, leaving the Kendra. The Kendras, you can't do much actually, apart from donating. Donations are definitely going to help you. So otherwise, just be patient. You will definitely start getting the results, towards positive. You will do well at the workplace also. And on the home front also, you will find peace with the fourth house transit. Just take care of your stomach region, eat right. There can be some, some kind of job which is taking a lot of time to complete. Maybe you're renovating your place and it's not completing. Something which requires attention on the home front. Maybe your family requires attention, or, you're going to be, you're thinking of purchasing property, vehicles, etc. You're not able to. So this Ketu is refraining you from doing or making some such decisions. But when moon was in your third house, that's the time when you can shift and move out from the place where you are. Then moon is going to be in your fifth house on the 10th afternoon till the 12th, and it's in the Libra sign, and is going to be right opposite Sun and Mercury also, and Mars is also looking at the fifth house. So this is the time when you can feel a little unwell, or maybe there is some sort of irritability to the children or with the children. You have to just pay attention to them, hear them out. And this is also the time when you can just use up or follow your artistic talents, your hobbies, entertainment, amusement. You can just think about creativity right now. Maybe you'll be designing a software, you can just go ahead with designing something beautiful, or you can be very creative also during this time. Fifth house is the house of speculation, or we can say that wealth coming in, so maybe you will get the money from the people that you have given the loan to, and you just recover that loan or the money. Okay, so this is also a good time for spiritual practices, maybe mantra siddhi or something. You can learn some mantra, or you can just perform some rituals also during this time. Okay, and we do have Mercury's transit in your Lagnesh is going to be transiting the 11th house, which is after the 10th. It is going to be in the house of fulfillment of desire. Social networking will increase, gains from communication, and also tech ideas, as we call it. It's going to be getting better and better for you. So gradually things are moving in the positive direction for you. So just stay calm. Things are going to trigger. If at all you have been waiting for a job proposal, you will get it. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, moon is going to be transiting, Cancer. So moon is going to be transiting your second, third, and fourth houses. Second house is the house of money matters, profit, gain or loss, I would say. One's power and resources. This is that kind of a house. It said that, when moon is in the second house, it's very difficult to get food on time, maybe, or you don't get right kind of food. So eat right. Maybe you're eating outside foods even more, outside food. So, and you're spending on things that you really don't need. So that is something you have to be cautious about on the 5th to the 7th of May. It's hemmed between Mars and Ketu, Leo sign as it is. So some unwanted expenditure can be there. You may suffer humiliation or aggression or some kind of unwanted fears when moon is in the second house also. And this is also, this can give you some eye-related trouble or imagination of, you're just imagining all the wrong things and you're feeling insecure. And you will just be doing, see, overthinking can give you tiredness also. You can be burnt out. You can be really, you're burnt out. You're feeling quite uneasy that, you're not able to do things on time. So there are targets and you're not able to complete those targets and meet those targets also. So you're feeling very uneasy, but it will get over. It will, because it's a Maraka Sthana. So it's like it's too much of trouble that you're going through whenever moon is transiting the second house. So don't worry, just a short duration kind of a thing, which is troubling you. Once moon is out on the 7th May, you'll feel better. 8th to the 10th, it's going to be conjunct Ketu in your third house. Third house is the house of mental peace. It'll give you happiness, comfort, satisfaction from all sides. But Ketu is there, so you can be a little anxious. You're lacking that confidence to make decisions, though you're very comfortable, but still, there is something which is lacking, that when moon transits here, you will feel that, you're gaining that kind of, you're learning more. Mental inclination increases, your ability to do things, intellect, inclination to study more. This is also about your connection with your siblings, your cousins, your neighbors. Short journeys might be a little cumbersome because Ketu is also there. Signing of agreements, PR, visa, documentation, you can do that also during this time period. Just take care of your throat, shoulder blades, etc. It can give you some nervous disorder also here. Nervous system, it can just get little hampered. Maybe you're working long hours, sitting posture is wrong or something, so you have to take care. Then moon moves into your 4th house on the 10th to the 12th. Now, when moon is in the 4th house, it's going to be on the 12th, we have actually we are starting with a full moon. So just till the 11th, I'm doing this. But yeah, it is a good time period to be at home. Maybe you're working from home or you're doing things at home. Maybe your mother requires attention, or there are some private affairs, secret life, when we see from the 4th house. Maybe you're working from home. You're starting some new education plan. You're too anxious and it can lead to wrong foods that you're consuming, and you can have some digestive trouble also during this day. So just be careful, eat right, sleep on time, eat right foods. All work and endeavors, you might just feel that it's not completing, or there are some impediments that you're going through. So all the insecurities also you go through. But yeah, it is going to be a good time period if you want to purchase property, if you want to sign some documents, etc. So you can do that on this day. And renovation, maybe redoing your place, decluttering your environment, that is also a good idea. Okay. And when Mercury is going to be transiting here in your, Mercury is going to be in your 10th house, and it is going to be boosting career talks, leadership roles, professional clarity you will get with Mercury being the ruler of your 3rd and the 12th houses in the Kendra. So this definitely is going to be good for completing those tasks or talks with the foreigners or investors if you're looking for. So this is going to be a good week for you for those reasons. We do have Sita Navami. Please do worship Goddess Sita, Hanuman, and Ramji. It is going to be really very helpful. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Leo. As you all know that there was a conference. I've just finished the lecture for 2.5 hours. I was just talking, so I'm a little tired, but it's okay. I'm glad that I did it. So coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, moon is going to be in your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd houses. 5th to the 7th May, moon is hemmed between two malefics, Ketu and Mars. Mars in the 12th, Ketu in the 2nd, and it's the 1st house. 1st house transit is considered to be good for moon, actually. It is going to develop your personality, honor, dignity, prosperity, good conveyance, good house. Maybe you're going to be purchasing something. And Mars is also looking at your 3rd house. So good for the siblings also when moon is here. So you might just be improving your looks, your luster. You're just focusing more on yourself. You're very moody also because moon is in the 1st house, in the house ruled by Mars in the natural zodiac. So it can lead to some aggression, mood swings as well. But definitely good fortune will smile on you. Something that you started, you'll be able to finish. So fifth, sixth, and seventh, good dates for you. Okay. So till the 7th, if it is good, I think you're half the battle of the week is already, taken. So it's good for you. And if you want to purchase some luxurious items also, you can do that. Some ornaments, luxurious items. Then Moon moves into your second house and is going to be conjunct Ketu from 8th to the 10th afternoon in the Virgo sign, and it's going to be aspected by Saturn and Venus also in the second house. Second house is the house where Moon is a little uncomfortable. It actually, doesn't give you that kind of solace here. Ketu is already there. So you feel that, there is something that you have to do for your, you really need to work on your expenditure part. Too much of expenditures happening, of money happening. So you're a little worried on this day, how I can plan my budget, how I have to park my funds, etc. You're thinking about all of that. And this is also about your possessions. You might just spend a lot of money on this day and then you will regret, why did I waste money? The body will get tired. You're spending too much money on things that you don't need. So you're overly, stressed out. So when you're stressed out, so you don't eat right. So it can lead to, it's a vicious cycle that you get caught up in. So you will eat wrong, then you can have some mucus or some body troubles, pains, nervous disorder, nervous issue, or stomach diarrhea, dysentery, etc. you can have. So just be careful. I can simply just tell you, forewarn you. It's not necessary that it's going to happen. It depends on your dasha also. If at all you have a dasha of such a planet, Ketu, Saturn, or Mercury, or Moon, then it definitely will trigger the suffering or some kind of issue that you can go through. Money matters definitely, but you're imagining a lot. It's just that you have to take it easy. If at all you are having that kind of insecurity during this time, do not just pick up any kind of argument on this day with your family, especially. Then Moon is going to be in, and this is also not good for your relationship, the partnership, or your spousal relationship. It can break or split, or there can be a divorce or anything, a legal battle can also happen. So you need to really take care of your partner's relationship, partner's health also. Okay, the relationship that you have. And then Moon is going to be in your lastly third house, and that's happening from the 10th afternoon till the 12th. Now Moon is going to be in your third house. Third house is mental inclination, ability, intellect, inclination to study, siblings, courage, firmness, valor, your communication with your neighbors, your cousins, PR, visa, etc. So this is a good transit actually when Moon is in the third house. So this is the time when, you can talk about possessions, money, jewelry, confidence level is good. So you're going to be maybe, writing, printing, etc. So you're pretty much, doing things aligned with your thought process. So third house transit is definitely good for your connection with your siblings, also with your neighbors, friends, etc. also. So this is a good time period. If you want to make some decisions, make the decisions now. It's good for learning, higher learning also. Maybe your partner is going overseas to learn more. Your siblings are going overseas to learn more or study. Children are going to be doing well on this day. You will get some good news because of your kids, because it's the 11th from your 5th house. So good for your kids also, for your children. If at all your children are not having a good career right now, it's because Ketu is in the 10 places away from the 5th. So it is giving troubles, hiccups in the professional career. Once Ketu is on the verge of changing signs, it's going to be in the first house. Your kids will definitely be changing the place or doing well, or internship or job or whatever, in the career, they'll be getting a boost. Okay. And also then we have Moon making a connection with this Ketu and, also Venus, etc. So that is also good for you. And then we have Mercury transiting through your 9th house. Now, Mercury is a good graha for you, is a friendly graha for you. So spiritual travel, teaching, publishing, higher knowledge, focus, connection with the guru, etc. So this is a good transit for you. This is definitely going to trigger something, some travels and some fruitful results as regards to your finances also. So if you want to go in for any kind of lectureship or some program like that, so you can do it and it will be very favorable for you. Okay. We have Sita Saptami on the 5th of May, so which is very good for you. And it is going to be giving you some relief if you recite 7 times Hanuman Chalisa on this day. Okay, propitiate. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 1st, and your 2nd house. So when Moon is in the 12th house, it's like, it's going to be giving you, it's the end of the cycle, actually, when Moon is in the 12th house. It's the isolation place. It's the house of loss, as we say. So when Moon is in the 12th house, you need to be cautious about your mental setup. You should focus on learning. You should focus on reconciling, or you should actually, pay attention to how you can cut down on your expenditures, or how you can work in isolation behind the scenes. Now you're just thinking about the whole cycle, what all happened, especially on the 5th to the 7th May. You're thinking about what happened, how could I do this, how could I do that, all the past things you're thinking of. So you're going to be out of that commotion zone, and it can bring about someone near dear one in the hospital that you're looking after, or it can be about in some kind of investments overseas, donations. This is also a transit where you can have some issues with your relationship, in interpersonal relationship also can suffer. So you need to focus on the reconciliation rather than breaking away from the relationships. Also, there can be some secret enemies. You need to really be cautious when you confide something confidential with others. Before sharing, just think twice whether I should or I should not. Okay. This can be bringing about some debts also, maybe some loans that you have taken and you're not able to pay off. So it can bring about some anxiety. But it is a very good time to self-introspect, rejuvenate, reinvigorate, because it is the isolation zone when Moon is. Then Moon transits through the 1st house. Ketu is already there from the 8th afternoon till 8th to the 10th afternoon. Moon is going to be in the Virgo sign. So this is the 1st house. So Ketu, as it is a detaching graha, and when Moon goes there, there is a lot of commotion in your head. You're very anxious when Ketu and Moon combination happens. This is also about insecurities. You're thinking too much. It's all imagination that's going on in your head when Moon is in the 1st house. You're though thinking about your health, about your luster, about your prosperity, about dignity, honor, personality growth. You want to change your looks also. You're thinking of doing that when Moon is in the 1st house. So the whole cycle starts actually. Now you're going to be thinking of how you can get better, how you can get respect, how can you be respected, how you can be improving on your speech, on your task, on your work, on your service, on your job. So you're just thinking about all that now, or you're going to be initiating something now. This is the time to initiate and to do things which are going to fetch you good results in the future. The cycle has just begun, no? Then Moon moves into and also in the 1st house, when Moon is, Rahu is right opposite. So you should not expect a lot from your partner. You might just feel that the partner is more demanding now. But the partner is actually, with Saturn's energy there, the partner is getting little sensible and matured also in relationship, in your business relationship also, in the life partner and the business partner. If you're solo, then of course it's the other people, maybe your own relatives. They can become very demanding, but you are in isolation because Ketu is in the 1st house and then Ketu moves into your 12th. So it's bringing out isolation. Then Moon moves into your 2nd house. And that's the Libra sign from 10th afternoon till the 12th. Moon stays in your 2nd house. 2nd house is actually, it doesn't give you timely foods. You're too much concerned about your money matters, imagining all the negative things. Oh, I should have done that. All the regrets, the remorse that comes into your head is when Moon is in the 2nd house. You're thinking about how I can improve the relationship, but you land up wasting your energies here. You get tired, you eat wrong foods, so it can upset your tummy. Or maybe, you can spend unnecessary on the things that you really don't want and need. Okay. So that is what is the second house energy. So lack of peace, lack of sleep, lack of good food, unwanted expenditure, all that can happen, either or, of course, and unwell partner. The partner can fall sick or something, so you have to take care. Or you can just pick up an argument and with your family members, one of your family members, and then you regret and then you feel bad about it. So that can either or, of these can trigger, or it could be that nothing happens, because you're having a dasha of a good graha. So it might just not trigger. So be rest assured, you will be saving money also on this day. Maybe you have given some money to someone, some hand loan, you will get that recovery also. Okay. Then we have and take care of your eyes. We have Mercury's ingress in your, for Virgo natives, it's your Lagnesh after all, transiting out of the debilitation sign to the 8th house. So you're going to be working on the research area. If you have that research oriented thinking, it's good inheritance, occult interests, sudden insights, thinking about your, because Mercury in the 8th house is not considered to be bad because it's a dual graha. So in the 8th house, it's not bad. Lagnesh in the 8th house, just take care of your health, I would say. That's the only concern area. Otherwise, it's, and health also, nervous disorder, nerve pains, or, you can have some pain in the nerve or skin. So you have to just take care of all those areas. Otherwise, it's a good week for you. Okay. Overall, a good week for you. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. My dear Libras. Okay. So for Libra natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses this week. So when Moon is in the 11th house, this is about your friends, your community that you move around in. And also it is about your ambitions, wishes, desire fulfillment rather, gains, wealth, success in undertakings, incomes, prosperity, elder brother. That is all is the 11th house energy. 11th house will bring about some good news to you. It is on the 5th to the 7th of May when it is in the Leo sign and is also hemmed between Ketu and Mars. Although it is hemmed, maybe you are not able to meet your friends, your social environment, you're missing them. So it can bring about that kind of a mental worry to you, but definitely it is a good time to reconcile with your partner, with your uncles, aunts, or maybe, you will be able to come out of the disease or the loans or the debts that you have taken, the debts that you're going through. So this is a good transit for you in a way. And Moon is going to be in your, and also it is not the time to propose that person that you're dating, or just go back to the partner that you have, the ex-partner, the relationship that you had. So this is not the good week for that. Then Moon moves into your 12th house on the 8th till the 10th afternoon, and 12th house energy is a little disturbing energy wherein you are in isolation. Disturbing energy doesn't only mean that you're depressed or something. It's just that you're burnt out. The whole cycle is coming to an end when Moon is in the last house. So it's like, it is going to be giving you that approach now that, oh no, I don't want to talk to others right now. I just want to be, in that isolation zone. So that energy is going to be prevalent on this day, that you don't want to be disturbed by anyone. So when the cycle comes to an end, what happens, you've done a lot. Now you've gone through everything in these 27 days. Now you want to rest. So, or maybe you have worked a lot and now you want to just rejuvenate or just, revive the energies, to rebuild, and then you start afresh. The whole cycle will begin again. So now is the time to just be in that isolation zone. You have been going through a lot, as it is with Ketu energy in the 12th house. At the workplace, you have been really working out, working a lot, slogging it out rather. Now with Ketu leaving the zone, things are going to get better for you in the 6 and 12 axis. Now you're going to get better. Rahu makes you very lazy, laid back attitude, you get into when Rahu is in the 6th house. With Rahu transiting your 5th, things are going to get much, much, much better for you, of course. And then Moon is in the 12th house, as I said, on the 8 to the 10th, not a good time period to part ways with your partner in relationship. This is not a good period for travels, overseas journeys, if you're thinking of, or you're already in the overseas place. So this is not a good period. 2 to a quarter days are not that great for you. So you can have some fears in, imagining or imagination to that core, why I did that, those mistakes. You're just having too much of remorse or regrets. Oh, why did I do that? Why didn't I do that? So all that energy, when you get, it's best to surrender to the divine, because um, today in the lecture only, somebody was saying that there is no free will. It's just we don't have uh, we do have will, but no free will. So that's why you're born in a particular place, you're born in a particular house, in a particular family. So that is something which we don't have control, but we do have two thoughts. That is why there is a free will. I always believe in that we do have that some energy up there, or some source of energy is there that can change things. So if you surrender when moon is in the 12th house, definitely you'll be out of that problem that you're going through. So believe in that divine energy and the divinity around us, which is actually engulfing us. It's protecting us. So believe in that. It will take you out of the problem or the mess that you're in, for sure. Okay. In the first house, when moon transits, it's the new cycle which is beginning. On the 10th afternoon till the 12th, moon is going to be in your first house. So good for your personality development, honor, dignity, prosperity, general well-being. And it's a good time to it's a good time to structure your how you want to plan your upcoming month. So first house definitely is a good placement for this moon in the first house transit. So you will be definitely planning everything, doing this. Okay, I have to do I have to align my job, I have to align my expenditures, I have to align my travels. You're planning everything, when moon is in the first house. You're moody also. There can be some mood swings also. It's the first house is in the natural zodiac ruled by Mars, as you know, Aries sign. So when moon is there, it's a Mars and moon combination. So this is the time when you're going to be, thinking of money matters, how you can be, be more aggressively working towards a goal, because it's a Mars ruled place and Sun exalts there. So you are thinking emotionally one point in time, and then you're getting little carried away in the practical realms. So you're having those mood swings when moon is in the first house for that reason. And then Mercury is going to be transiting in your on the 7th May to the 23rd May. Mercury is going to be in your out of your 6th and is going to be transiting your 7th. So you will be now signing some agreements, direct contact, direct talks in partnership is going to take place. You're going to be signing some documents. Business discussions are going to be very valid, and there are valid points that you're going to be discussing. And then post that, it is going to be in your 8th house also. So it is good for research, job, inheritance, or sudden insights that you want to get. So back to back good transits coming your way. Actually, you'll be traveling, you'll be learning more. Your higher learning is also going to be enhanced. So it's a good week for you. And we have Sita Navami, and that's on the 5th. So worship Lord Hanuman, recite Hanuman Chalisa for 7 times. Okay, at least 7 times. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your moon is in your 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. See, when moon is in the 10th house, so this is the place where you look for honor, dignity. You do get name and fame, or you're working really hard when moon on the 5th and the 7th. A lot of hard work it takes. A moon loses Digbal here. It means that you can't be emotional. You have to be more practical. You have to just work through your success. You have to stop expecting from others to acknowledge whatever your efforts are. So you can be little, emotional on this day. You can have some, some kind of meeting which can disturb you. Why this did not, I didn't say this or that in the meeting, I should have. So those aspects are going to suffer, but otherwise its overall success is guaranteed on this day. Power, dignity, public esteem, name, fame, honor, prestige, ambition, authority, all that you are expecting you will get. Or maybe some promotion on cards. Responsibilities are also coming in. They're going to grow. You're going to be very creative at the workplace also, and you will get those honors from the seniors and bosses as well. Good for connecting with your co-workers, taking their help in completing the tasks that you're assigned. You'll be really working on your health also. You can be visiting a religious place also during this day. Okay, health will improve. Then moon moves into your 11th house on the 8th to the 10th of 10th afternoon of May, and moon is going to be in your 11th house. Now 11th house is about your relationship with your social network, with your relatives, with your friends. 11th house is your community, society, your ambition, your wishes, your desires, your goals. And this is also going to be giving you that fulfillment of gains and wealth also. Fulfillment of desires happens. You're going to be feeling better in your health also. But Ketu is there. Ketu will definitely be taking you away from the superficiality of the superficial world that you're entrapped in. So it's not going to be a very, the relationship which is like only for selfish motive. It is going to be only with those that you're going to continue, which, relationship which will definitely be long lasting now with Ketu in the 11th house. It's not going to be, oh, yes, I need this favor from you, your help, my dear friend. That is not going to work. You're going to be really serious about your relationship. Ex-partner might just come back and can use you. So you need to be prepared for that also, whether you want to be getting on that zone to be used or dumped, or you want to just come out of it and, stay put. It's okay. I don't want this relationship. Sorry, I don't have time for all this. You ruined my life earlier. Now you've come back to ruin my life now. So be cautious about all that, Don't get carried away in the relationship in such a way that you get again, in that zone of being cheated. Lastly, moon is going to be in your 12th house. The cycle is coming to an end now. 12th house is the house of loss. Is the house of isolation, impediments, restraint, limitation, waste, extravagance. It is about expenses. Now, you might just feel that, why did I waste my money? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? All that happens. The thought process becomes that regrets, remorse. I should have done that, because the cycle has come to an end now with the 12th house transit of moon. The whole 27-day cycle is coming to an end, and then again it starts from the Scorpio sign of yours. So it's for everyone. Whenever moon is in the 12th house, you will feel something similar, oh, I should have done that. I should have done this way. So you're just actually planning for the next cycle when moon is in the 12th house. So this is a good time period if you want to just come out of that scandal, that those secret enemies. You're thinking of growth. Now you're planning everything for the future. The future growth comes in not overnight. No, you have to plan it well. Maybe there is a presentation that you're preparing. There is a meeting that you're preparing. You're traveling. You're meeting those people, with whom you have to sign some agreements. So you are preparing everything. So that can also be the 12th house transit, no? Could be. It's not just that the 12th house is depression. It's bed pleasures. It's a house of loss only. Hospitals, jail, prison, etc., etc., etc. No. It is about spiritual growth also. You're introspective, you're self-introspective. You're in that isolation zone to understand what you can do better, which area requires that attention. You're thinking of that. So when moon is in the 12th house, you're thinking about aligning your things well, and you're thinking of your future. Mercury after the 5th house is going to be transiting your 6th house, which is definitely very positive for you people. It's like sharpness in dealing with conflicts, competitors, legal and workplace issues. You'll be reconciling or you'll be sorting it out. So this is a good time period. And in case you want to start your workouts, etc., so you can do that also. You can be very analytical also. You will be working through your finances well. You're planning everything really well. So that business acumen actually, works well here with the 6th house transit of Moon, which is the sign of ruled by Mars, but naturally it is Mercury. So it's good if you want to make any decisions regards to your litigation, loans, business. You want to keep a pet, so all that you can. You want to pet a cat or a dog or something, so you can plan during this time period. 10th afternoon to the 12th. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So anyone attended the conference from here? No one, huh? Okay. For Sagittarius natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, okay, 9th, 10th, and 11th houses. Now, you see, 9th house is the house, 5th to the 7th May, Moon is going to be transiting. Now, it's hemmed between Ketu and Mars. So, what will be the question mark on faith, your wisdom, divine worship, whether I should, whether I should not? The faith is actually, a big question mark after that. Philosophy, religious belief system, sacrifices, charity, father, dharma, dreams, visions, communication, all that, or long journeys, higher learning, skills, foreign travels, all that we see from the 9th house. Now, when the moon is in the 9th house in transit, it definitely is going to be triggering your mental acumen. You're going to be upskilling yourself when your mind is like you're open-minded, you're expansive energy. Only then you can think big, right? Think clear. I don't want to think big, I want to think clear. So this moon will definitely help you come out of that illusionary world. Now you're going to be deciding about your future. You're planning it in a very confident manner with 9th house transit. Fame, name, etc. It's good for that also when moon is here. Fame, name, why I say is, see, somebody said that cannot be seen with moon's transit in the weeklies. What is fame, name? Someday you will definitely be getting that, but you have to keep putting the effort to reach that. We cannot do it overnight. When moon is ingressing somewhere, you will get that news. Oh, you will definitely be getting this particular award or reward. You cannot get it because you put the effort today and you will get the reward tomorrow. But maybe today only you got the news of your past efforts, and that is why it is called the uh, acknowledgement, accolades, name, fame, whatever you got. But you will get the news today, maybe. Okay. Gradually. Okay. With this 9th house, you're going to be upgrading yourself. You're upgrading your knowledge. So you're upskilling yourself, no? So with that comes the success, gradual success. Okay. You might just be reading some text or some mantras. You'll be meeting your guru today, this day, or maybe you'll be connecting with your father also emotionally. Then moon is going to be in your 10th house on the 8th till the 10th afternoon. It's going to be aspected by Saturn and Venus also, and Ketu's conjunction here. In the Kendras, dual signs, have been going through a lot of rough patch because in the Kendras, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, etc., they don't do well actually, They bring in the commotion. There's some hardships or there are some changes which happen. Sometimes not very, you know, something which is like uncalled for, or you did not even expect certain things to happen, they happen. So with this Rahu Ketu in the Kendra, you must have experienced, some issues that you have been dealing with already. With this 10th house transit of moon, this is a good time to work through the energies at the workplace. Maybe you want to reconcile with someone at the workplace. You picked up an argument with. One sec. So you picked up an argument with someone, so you're going to be reconciling, or it's about the power, prestige, honor, respect. You're really, wanting that, or maybe, you will get that because somebody, you finished a project and your authorities are acknowledging your job. So that's kind of a day, that's the day when you will feel very happy about what you got. You can visit a religious place, you can be in that zone where you're learning more, you can be traveling, or maybe you're traveling, health will improve, you're feeling better with this moon's transiting the 10th house. So moon ketu combination is an anxiety uh, full combination, but yeah, it is going to be giving you that health, that courage that you're looking for, and it is going to improve your acts also at the workplace. You're going to be really working longer hours also. You don't have interest when Ketu is there in the um, 10th house. You don't feel the urge to work. But with moon there, you will definitely get those accolades and you will definitely feel better. Yeah, I think I should develop that interest in my work. Then moon moves into lastly your house of social network, your 11th house, and that's 10th afternoon till the 12th, when moon is in your 11th house. 11th house is your friends, society, community you move around in, your wishes, ambitions, desires, fulfillment of gains, through the desires and fulfillment of desire and gains, etc., wealth, success, and undertakings. So this is a good time period for you. In fact, if you want to start a new relationship, if you want to propose someone, there will be monetary gains and you will feel much better. This is definitely a good time period for you people, if you want to um, start any treatment, if you're feeling unhealthy, you're feeling unwell, so this is a good time. This is a good time for a research oriented job set, mindset, and also for the shares, crypto, etc. If you want to go in for investments, you can do it on the 10th afternoon till the 12th. It's a good time period. Also, I wanted to talk about the alien attack. I'm just last night I was just thinking about the transit positions that we're heading to, and there can be some alien attack, that we can um, go through. Anyways, I'll do a short video on the same. So this is what, and Mercury is also going to be transiting your 5th house from the 4th. It is going to be a better transit for you, of course, any day. So this is good for creative writing, love, communication, children related ideas. So you're going to be feeling much better with the Mercury's transit, of course. Just one second, just drink some water. Thank you. So this is a good transit for you. This week is definitely much, much, much better as compared to the last week, because moon has come out of the 8th house also. And it is starting from the 9th, 10th, 11th. And Mercury is also going to be in dignity, in the 5th house. It's going to get better in relationship also, in communication, creative self. And of course, children are also going to be doing well. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. I only feel uncomfortable if I don't cover all the areas, Sometimes I do forget, I overlook certain things, but I try to put in all the information, It's a live video, I'm just interacting. So for Capricorn natives, first of all, moon is going to be transiting your 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. 8th house transit is little uneasy kind of a placement for moon, because you eat wrong foods and you're stressed out, you have some anxiety, or you are doing something and you don't get the results the way you want to, so you feel a little uncomfortable. It is the place of exit, actually, excretion. 2nd house is eating food and 8th house is the exit. So when moon is there, it doesn't feel that comfortable, So moon is food also. So you don't eat or get right kind of foods on this day. So 5th to the 7th May, you might just feel a little uncomfortable because of some reason or the other, some disappointment, hurdles you go through. But it's good for the research oriented mindset, for cultures, for for insurance, for taxpayers. This is a good time period for that reason. Maybe you want to just invest somewhere, speculative income or share market, etc. So this is a good time period for doing so. Some handling of relationship or some scandals can be seen from the 8th house also. So maybe there is something hidden which is revealed with the Leo sign also there. So you have to be cautious about that also. And digestive disorders is also seen from here. Then moon moves into your 9th house. 9th house, Ketu is already there. 8th to the 10th afternoon, moon is going to be in your 9th house. Faith, wisdom, divine worship. It's a very positive time for philosophy, higher learning. Also, meditation, intuitive energies are going to enhance. Maybe you will get the premonition or intuition of some event. So it might just be a good time period to visit a religious place. You can just unwind also if you want to travel, take a vacation, take a break, and learn more. Even in journeys, you learn, through the journeys, you learn also. It is good for higher studies, foreign travels. Take care of your knees, though. You can have some knee pain. Just be careful. Learn scriptures. You want to read Sanskrit. You want to read some mantras, recite some mantras. You can do that also. And visit a place of worship if you can on this day. And then connect with your dad also, connect with your ancestors, do some kind of homam or some kind of ritual if you can, regards to your ancestors, propitiate. Tarpan, as we say. Then moon moves into your 10th house on the 10th afternoon till the 12th. Now, this is the time when moon is in dignity. It's losing its digbal, but it is in the 10th house. So this might just be the time when you can, maybe get the accolades or some connection with the government authorities, some stuck up file or energy, some stuck up, what do you call, approvals. So you might just get the approvals, or maybe you're thinking of how you can be getting better and better in your at your workplace. So some projects that you have to complete, you have completed, or you will get those acknowledgement from your bosses and seniors. So this is a good time period for success, status, rank, and respect, and you will definitely get the reputation, ambition. You will feel that you are going to be getting the more of responsibility now. The role is changing, or the department is changing. Maybe it is going to bring about some anxiety to your partner, maybe at the your business partner. Maybe you have to invest some more money. So this might just be the time when you are not able to, or your business partner gives you some news which is not going to be that favorable. So you're feeling a little uneasy because of that only. Otherwise, it's a good transit for you, because it's activating your emotions also. Okay. Jupiter is also going to be changing signs in the next week. The upcoming week, I'll be making a video on Jupiter's ingress on the weeklies. So it's heading to a good time also, with Jupiter is Karko Bhavnasha in the 5th house, remember, but in the 6th house, it is good for your recovery from any kind of debt, loan, disease, if you're going through. So it's definitely a positive transit which you're heading to. With Mercury's ingress in the 4th house, this is not considered to be that great a placement for Mercury, because in the 4th house it's a Mannakaraka sthana. So you can be little uneasy on the home front. Do not argue, or maybe there is a deviation from your educational path. You're going to be thinking of purchasing a property, but there is some paperwork which is not complete. So you need to be very careful in those matters. You need that inner clarity with Mercury in the 4th house. You can not be emotional with Mercury there. Mercury is logic, it's reasoning. And Mercury is in the moon's place. So that is why it is the Mannakaraka sthana for Mercury also. And Mars is also right opposite to its own place. So it is also not well positioned. So you can have some complications in relationship, in business relationship, or with your spousal relationship. Okay. So just maintain your cool. Don't lose your cool, during this time. Okay. So this is what. And we do have, like we have Ram Navami, we have Sita Navami also. So that's on the 5th May. So worship Lord Ram, Sita, and Hanuman. Recite Hanuman Chalisa for 7 times. You feel so much better. So powerful. As it is Capricorn, Mars exalts there, no? So we must recite Hanuman Chalisa. For Aquarius natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses. So when Moon is in the 7th house, you're actually, on the 5th to the 7th of May. Now, this is the time when you will be thinking about your union with the earthly ties. It doesn't only mean only your spousal partnership or business partnership. It is about your earthly ties. If first house is you, 7th house is the others, it's a legal bondage or the others, your family members also. So here, when you are talking about, some expansion, so this might just bring about the delay, or some kind of frustration in the 7th house. It gives you that kind of situation where you will be exploring new things, you're traveling, you're wearing new clothes, you're thinking of pleasure, you're thinking of ancient sciences, learning from the ancient, text, etc. But it also gives you some commotion in your relationships also. So you need to strike a balance here. You need to derive comforts, in the relationship rather than discomfort from the relationship. Okay. You will connect with some government authorities, VIPs. You might just be having meetings back to back. It might just be the time when you're, thinking of taking your family out for dinner. But eat right. It can give you digestive troubles also. You're going to be very creative, romantic on this day. Then Moon moves into your 8th house. Now, 8th house, Chandrashtama, I don't really am too big a fan of this 8th house Moon, because it does give you some commotion, in your thought process, in your way of working. 8th house is actually, it's the house where uh, uh, it's the exit. Actually, whatever you eat from the 2nd house is right opposite the 8th house. So Moon is food, and this is the excretion where Moon is. So whatever your thought process is, it is just going down the drain. You might just have some miscommunication, misunderstanding, or you can have some complication in relationship with your partner, or just pick up on unnecessary argument with someone. You just thought things to fall in place some way, but it did not happen that way. So maybe, you did not plan a litigation and it comes up. So anything that is, going to trigger something negative, so you have to be prepared from the 8th to the 10th afternoon. This can be Ketus also there, not to forget. So it can bring about some hardships. It can bring about some scandals also. So something like that. Just don't have that fear involved into it. But yeah, it's good for the ones who are into research work or anything to do with, insurance, inheritance. So that way it is good. But, it can give you some hurdles and obstacles in your growth also, especially in your health. You have to take care of your health, mental as well as physical health. Don't be self-critical on this day. You might just be thinking you can be very harsh on yourself. Standing in front of the mirror and abusing yourself is not right. Just love yourself. Just think that you have so much potential in you. Appreciate it. It's a gift that we have, So God has given us this gift, this body. So you must appreciate yourself, outside, inside, both. Okay. Then Moon is in your 9th house on the 10th afternoon till the 12th. 9th house is definitely very positive for your faith, wisdom, divine worship. You might just visit a religious place. You might just take up travels. You're going to be meditative. You can be very charitable. You can be also starting something new, teaching, learning, or maybe you're going to be starting some skills, learning some skills, enhancing, upgrading yourself, learning higher education. This is the house of higher learning. After the 8th house, this is the 9th house. So this becomes the house of, after the obstacles and hurdles, now you're going to be coming out of those. So how you come out of it? When you get the divine grace. So this is the house of philosophy, dharma, divine grace also, luck. So the luck is by your side. When moon is in the 9th house, it's a good day for you to start anything, to learn anything, start any kind of recitation of mantra. You want to take a diksha or you want to connect with the guru. That is why 9th house transit is definitely very positive for the grahas, and especially moon. And if you want to start any journeys, travels, etc., so you can do that as well. Or you want to visit a religious place, prayer place, you want to just offer prayers. So this is a good time period for doing that as well. Okay. Then we do have Mercury's ingress, in your from the 7th May to the 23rd May, it's going to be in your 3rd house. Mercury in the 3rd house is definitely very positive for your presentations, marketing, short journeys, travels, writing. So communication with your siblings, etc. So it's a good time period, if you want to start any writing a new book, maybe, or you want to apply for a visa or something. So that is also quite likely. So that you will get through. Okay. Good time period that you're heading to with couple of things. That is Mercury's transit, and then we have Jupiter. I'm not too happy in the 5th house. Not good for children, of course, but yeah, it's in trine to your first, so definitely very positive for your relationship, for your creativity, etc. And then Mars also is going to be leaving the 6th house next month. Yeah, so let's wait for that also. Coming to the next one, and we do have I must tell you that we do have like Ram Navami, we have Sita Navami also. So it's on the 5th of May. So worship Lord Ram, Sita, Goddess Sita, and Hanuman. So recite Hanuman Chalisa for 7 times. Please do it 7 times. If you can do more, 11 times, 21 times, all the more better. It will definitely give you a lot of strength. If you're going through any kind of hurdles, you should see the miracle that you can go through with this Hanuman Chalisa, I can assure you. Okay. Coming to the last one, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses this week. Now, 6th house transit is definitely very positive for the ones who are looking for getting into a routine. You are going to be very productive this day. You'll be working with people. You're going to be maybe paying off your loan or debts that you have been going through. This is a good time period for any comfort that you want to derive from traveling or doing things, creativity. You want to just finish off your tasks that you have been assigned. So it's a good time period to connect with your co-workers, with your bosses, seniors. You want to just discuss some major, bigger plans. So this is a good time period. But you must also understand that it is hemmed between Mars and Ketu also. So this can bring about some blocked energy here. You want to go to the gym, you want to hit the gym, you want to do some follow some diet regimes, fitness regime. You're not able to. So that is because your 6th house is hemmed, no? So if you want to have, you're thinking of reconciling with your maternal uncles, aunts, etc., but you're not able to, because this zone is actually hemmed. It's in the Papa Kartari. So any zone which is hemmed between malefics can bring about some issues. No, it means that you have a blocked energy. You're not able to do or make the best use of that particular zone. So you feel very uncomfortable because of that also. But don't worry, things are going to fall in place soon. And with moon transiting your 7th house, you're going to be, it's the earthly ties. That's 1st house is you and 7th house is others. So you might just be getting involved in some kind of business, or maybe you're going to be reconciling with your partner, or the partner is getting quite detached from you. So you have to split from each other also. Could be. Then this will give you multiple sources of income or multiple sources of pleasures. You're going to be learning more. You're going to be enjoying foods, delicious foods on this day, on the 10th afternoon till the 12th. 8th to the 10th afternoon, when moon is in your 7th house. 7th house is also about your conjugal bliss, conjugal life, business, relationship with others. So that is something which is going to get better, and you're going to be connecting with your officials at the workplace, discussing some new projects. This is also a good time to wear new clothes and party. It said so. But Ketu is there. So maybe you're going to a religious place instead of going to a discotheque. Okay. So you're going to be having a good, a time when moon is in your seventh house. You're going to be more focused. You're going to be more productive this day. And you're thinking of growth in your business prospects also. And everything is written, ascendant, moon, and dasha sign. I've written and I've made a video on dasha sign. Please refer to that. I'll mention the link in the description box. What is dasha sign? So that is what, and then you can also enjoy your good one square meal also. Okay. Then moon is going to be in your 8th house, and that's happening from the 10th afternoon to the 12th. Now, 8th house energy is considered to be little uneasy kind of a phase, because this is not a comfortable place for moon. Moon is in the Mannakaraka sthana also. Now, when moon is in the Mannakaraka sthana, it is like a motion. Too much of commotion is there. You're not able to decide anything well. You're too indecisive, or things are getting very, very prolonged and stretched, and you feel very uncomfortable because of that. Why is it not completing? Why is it taking so much time? You feel frustrated. So that is why it is a research house also, because it requires a lot of patience and energy from you. It takes a lot of time. So when you are into research, when you know that you're parking your funds for a longer duration, it will pay me back. That is good with the moon in the 8th house. But when you think that, that, okay, this is going to happen instantly, the fruits that you're waiting for to reap the fruits, it's not going to happen, overnight. It will take some time. So you need to be really, careful about your mood swings also on this day. Don't expect quick results. It can bring about some litigation, anything to do with your conveyance, or maybe some scandal, something which is hidden can come to the limelight, some hidden relationship maybe. So you need to be careful about all these energies as well. But this is the place where you learn more also. You learn something deeper. Good for inheritance, good for insurance, good for tax paying also. This day you can pay your taxes, clear your accounts. Okay. And also we have Mercury's ingress from the 1st to the 2nd house of yours. So it is good for having a direct speech, communication wise. You're going to be maybe not blunt, I would say, but you're going to be saying, or whatever is going on, maybe you're just signing an agreement. There is a clause which you're not liking. So you're going to be upfront. You will tell, no, I don't want to sign the papers because there's something which is not right. So that kind of a thing happens when Mercury is in the 2nd house. Financial planning, family communication will improve. You might just be planning your budget, expenditures you're going to be cutting down on with Mercury. Mercury is a prince, actually. He's a prince, and when it is in the Mars's sign, Mars curtails. Mars is a warrior, so that is why they don't get along well. A prince cannot get along well with the warrior because he doesn't want to take their orders, the warrior's orders. So he says, no, I will do my thing. So when it is in the Aries sign, it is controlled, it's tamed. So you're going to be saving money when sankuchit, as we say. So you're going to be saving some money when moon is going to be in your 2nd house. So this is what is the week looking like. And we do have, like Ram Navami, we have Sita Navami this week on the 5th of May. So worship Lord Ram, Goddess Sita, and Hanumanji, and recite Hanuman Chalisa for minimum 7 times on this day. If you can't do it, if you can do more than 7, 11, 21, all the more better. Up to you. Okay. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I'm a bit tired today because there was a conference and it was really good fun. It was good fun, means I really enjoyed, because it's always a pleasure to teach others. So the presentation went well, and all with your blessings. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.